I'm coming to you as we're doing our first water from the ditch this year from the Rio Grande. It comes about a quarter mile up, and I'm going to have you guys see as the water comes down. So we go and turn it on about a quarter mile up, and it takes about a good 20 minutes before it comes down here. But as we put in our order for the water, they can call, even if I put it in, I think I put it in for 6 o'clock in the morning yesterday morning. And you just get put in a queue. And so when it comes, and that's just what you have to just be available when it's ready. So the 5:13 this morning, they give us a call. We're up. We open up our gates right here. If you look back here, we had to close the gate way back over there so that we can stop the water. This is for our neighbors. Ours are on this other side right here. And then we go up the ditch bank. And here it comes, and we go up the ditch bank and make sure everybody else is closed or open, depending on how we want the water to flow. And as you see, here comes the water. It comes pretty quickly once it comes down, but slower than what you'd expect. All right, here it comes, and I'm going to bring you up to the top. You can see it as it comes to the other side. At the pace of probably about a fast walk. It's just coming down, so you're going to see how it goes into a wave as it hits the gate down here, and then how it kind of then comes and pushes back and starts coming through each one of our open areas so it could go out into our field. Now, when we first moved here, we talked about drip irrigation. This is probably one of the oldest methods of watering fields. And it isn't as efficient as you sometimes would like, but we talked to some people about possibly changing over, and besides the expense, but even then you can see the water rising. The trees wouldn't know how to find the water with a drip system at first, because our trees are fairly mature. So if we were starting, it'd be different. See, it's starting to come out on this side. So you got it over here, and it comes out over here, and you'll see it back over there. And it's actually, this takes a lot less time. So anyway, about the drip system. So because these trees, the root balls can be like 35 feet around, almost as like the crown of the tree. They will, they're used to the flood irrigation, so their root systems are spread out. It's got a big tap root that goes down. If you remember, I posted that on Facebook. And then all the feeder roots go out from that, and it can be a huge area. When you train them on the drip system, they stay close to around the tree area, in the area where we will find the water. But because these have all been flood irrigated for so long, we would lose trees. And after waiting, it's a good pretty much 12 years before you really get a really good harvest. They start doing a little bit at 6. You might get another 2, but to get up to a pretty good production, 12 years, and that's a lot to invest in order for a tree to start. So now that we've got it started, we're going to keep it the way it is. Everything's set up for it, and we put in extra pipe so we can do it. In this particular area, this 5 acres, this will probably be done in a few hours, and we just let it flood right over, and we've got it sloped so that it kind of comes from up here and it slopes down gradually down to the end of our property. So if you have any questions, you can always ask me in the comments, and you can always check us out at worthingtonpecanfarm.com or on my Facebook or Instagram feed. Thanks for watching.